It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my initial impressions video on the Smith and Wesson 22 Compact 22 caliber pistol. So I just want to go over really quickly here some of the things I really like about this little pistol. And it's actually relatively little. It has a great feeling in my hand. I can get a full grip on it. It's got room for my pinky. I think it will have a room for most people's pinkies. It's really, I would call this a full-size pistol, but it is compact. It is thinner than the original M&P22 pistol that was basically an external copy of their 9mm and 40s, basically that same frame size. This is thinner, okay, and it's lighter, and it's smaller overall. And so these are some of the things that I really like about it. Is first and foremost, it's small, and it's kind of compact, and I really like that about the gun. It has a regular safety, and what I mean by a regular safety is some of the 22 pistols that I have reviewed and talked about, like the Ruger SR22, its safety was up for fire, down as a decocker, and as a safety, and that is counter to every centerfire semi-automatic handgun that I know of. It's always down for fire and up for safe. And I did not like. I understand, like on some SIGs that have a decocker, but but Ruger on the SR22 combined both the decocker and the safety into one. So you put it down to make the gun safe, and you put it up for fire, which is the exact opposite of every other gun. So I love the fact that the Smith and Wesson has incorporated the standard safety operation. Okay, up is safe, down is when I want to fire. So for practicing my draw stroke and practicing manipulation of a pistol, this is going to operate the correct way compared to any other semi-automatic centerfire pistol that you might use for defensive or hunting or any time where that would really matter. So I like that. It's got a last shot hold open, which I really appreciate. The other guns that I have, other 22 semi-automatic pistols that I've reviewed, the Ruger 2245, the Ruger 2245 Lite, the Ruger Mark III, they've had that feature too. So, but it's something that I would expect it to have. So, last shot hold open is great. It really drops magazines, and that is they fully drop free, and that is not the case on the Mark III and the 2245. This gun does have a magazine disconnect, which that means is the gun cannot be fired. You can't pull the trigger even with the safety off without a magazine in it. Okay. However, on the Mark IIIs from Ruger and the 2245s, which are really the guns that I've shot a lot, I've put thousands of rounds in the last 5 years or so, 6 years or so, through those guns. This gun has a magazine disconnect, but unlike the Rugers, it drops free. Okay, and I'm comparing this gun to the Rugers because those are the guns, the Mark III, the 2245s, and the SR22. Those are the 22 pistols I spent the most time with. Those are the other 22 pistols I have liked the best. I like this one better than all those. Okay, unless I somehow have failed to realize something about this gun that just makes it completely unusable. I like this gun better. So the magazines truly drop free with authority. Okay, they hold 10 rounds. That's pretty standard. I love the 3-dot sights. Okay, those are standard. They are adjustable, so you can adjust them for windage. You can adjust them up and down, side to side, and I love the 3-dot. Okay, and one of the reasons I like that, one of the reasons I think that is valuable is because here's my Glock 19. Check it out. We got 3 dots on that. Now, many of you know that I really like the XS big dot sights. I don't have those on this Glock 19, but traditionally 3-dot sights are what most police departments and military and many concerned and armed citizens, responsible armed citizens, have used. So 3-dot sights, these have tritium. The Smith and Wessons don't. And I don't know of anybody that's making tritium sights to fit the 22 compact pistol. But for a little 22 pistol, you know, I like that it has those 3-dot sights. I like that it comes with a integrated light rail. Okay, that's becoming a more standard thing that we're seeing on little 22 pistols that are being produced. But I like that that's included. It is easy to take down. Okay, it is very easy to take down. And I'll just demo that for you here. Boom. Okay, easy to take down. Its recoil springs and everything are captured. And unless you have tried to take apart one of the Ruger Mark IIIs or 2245s, you need like an honorary doctorate to be able to get those things apart. It always would take me about an hour, and so this is a gun that I'm going to clean and maintain better. It should be, I should point out the fact that this barrel is still fixed. So you still retain that fixed barrel, which some people are going to argue increases accuracy and things like that, but you have a gun that's very easy to take down, and you have that captured recoil spring. And I really like that. It's a very interesting little recoil spring and system, and you cannot insert it incorrectly. It will only go in. They've designed it so it only goes in the correct way. This particular SR22 barrel is threaded, but it's got that little thread protector on that you'd have to deal with if you wanted to suppress it. I have no plans of suppressing this 22 pistol. It would be cool, but just a lot of hassle to get that. Okay, saw how easy that was. Okay, the takedown and maintenance of this gun, I love those features. So fast, so easy. Okay, so the things I really like about it. I'm just going to lay it here in the grass to emphasize the fact that it is literally, it actually is a little bit smaller. Okay, it's a little bit smaller if we look at it dimensionally than my Glock 19. But the Glock 19 is just an excellent size pistol. Okay, an excellent size pistol, and the Smith and Wesson 22 Compact takes advantage of basically the same. It's a little bit shorter, okay, in terms of length of the slide, but basically the same factor. It also is a very lightweight gun. Unloaded, it weighs 15.3 ounces. Okay, so it's got very nice dimensions. Lightweight, compact, has all the features that I would want it to have. If there are a couple things I could change about it, or if I could get Smith and Wesson to produce a TheGearTester specific or things that I would really like this gun to have. It doesn't have to have them. It's totally awesome the way it is. I would like to have an option to have a fixed sights, so non-adjustable sights. So they would be steel, just fixed like these here. I think that would be more durable. And I would like to have an option where this, like their other offerings, like the M&P Shield and their other M&P pistols, to not even have the safety on it. That leads me to, it just reminded me, this gun is fully ambidextrous. So it's got the safety latch here, and you can actually take the magazine latch out and reinstall it. So it's completely ambidextrous. So if you've got friends, family members, a spouse, or somebody that is a left-handed individual, that's pretty cool. They can still operate 90% of the operation of the gun, but the magazine release, is the one thing that's not ambidextrous without intentionally switching it over. So I really like the Smith & Wesson 22 Compact. I am enjoying shooting it. I'm going to continue to enjoy shooting it. You guys will see my reviews, my range reports here. I'll probably do 2 range reports and then a 8 or 9 minute video where I just kind of recap and discuss how I have continued to feel. Maybe some of my feelings have changed about this gun over time. I like to do these initial impressions videos because it keeps you guys aware of what I'm working on. It also makes me accountable to you, so you can see as time progresses whether I still love this gun 6 months from now or whether I absolutely hate it, something's happened. One other thing I'd like to mention is when you're running these 22 pistols, you're best off running CCI mini mags. I run a lot of the bulk, cheaper ammo in my 22 rifles, but when you're running these 22 pistols, semi-automatics, in particular, CCI mini mags are the way to go. Yeah, they have a little better quality control, and that's just going to increase your reliability with these little pistols. So there you go. So far, I really like the Smith & Wesson 22 Compact. It currently comes highly recommended from me, TheGearTester, if that's important to you, if that matters to you, and I don't see that changing anytime in the future. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is TheGearTester signing off.